Niggas talk about all them bodies, niggas kill the noise. Rest in peace to baby D, and now I kill him fun. This sliding lightning on my cousin, gonna kill him fun. I'm shedding tears in my Gucci scarf. Get out my business. I've been hanging with some killers, they relentless. Get out my business. I've been hanging with some killers, they relentless. Hey, what's up? What's happening? Big K.A.Vuitton. We back in this thing. K.A.Vuitton for Shazy. We here to talk real quick. So we here to talk about Lil Durk. Because Lil Durk's Moida for hire trial has been delayed once again. And we here to talk about it. So authorities have accused Lil Durk of allegedly orchestrating the attempted Moida of Quando Rondo back in 2022. So Lil Durk's federal murder for hire trial will now kick off in the spring. Bro, how y'all get me? Like, I was excited. Excited is the wrong term. By the way, I appreciate all the support people been giving me and following the channel, subscribing and all that. So I appreciate you dearly. I appreciate you. Now back to this. I was here ready to cover it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I was here. I was like, bow. I won't be dropping some shit. You heard me? Hey, a day, night, sleep, or hell, I was going to talk about this shit, but now we pushing it back a little bit. All right, that's cool. So it's going to be in the spring after the California judge granted a continuance on Monday, according to According to court documents obtained by Complex. The trial was originally scheduled to begin on January 20th, but it will start on May 4th. Before then, a pre-trial conference will commence on April 13th. Here we go. The court cited an enormous... Sorry, I can't talk right now. So, the court cited an enormous amount of evidence that will have to be reviewed as the reason for the delay. There are reportedly hundreds of gigabytes of digital material to sift through before the trial can begin. The case is so unusual and so complex due to the nature of the prosecution and the number of defendants that it is unreasonable to accept preparation for pretrial proceedings or for the trial itself within the time limits established by the Speedy Trial Act read in the document. So Durk and his team argued against the delay despite every other defendant wanting more time to prepare. He's been behind bars since October 2024. Damn. A year plus. When authorities arrested him in Florida on charges of conspiracy, murder for hire, and firearm use in a violent crime. Authorities have accused Lil Durk of allegedly orchestrating an attempted Moida of rival rapper Quando Rondo in 2022. Rondo's cousin, Savia, I hope I'm saying that right. I never know if I'm saying that right. Lil Pap Robinson passed during the attack. Durk has denied having any involvement in the incident. Last week, All Hip Hop reported that prosecutors confirmed that they want to call multiple cooperating witnesses to the stand. The government's proposed evidence also provides critical corroboration. I can never say that word. Corroboration of its multiple cooperating witnesses who are anticipated to testify that Lil Durk ordered the violence in Los Angeles, used intermediaries to recruit others to carry out the scheme, and promised a reward for carrying out the Moida, prosecutors said in the filing obtained by the outlet. Okay, anyways, I think that's it. But anyways, bro, I just, at this point, didn't they say they put my nigga in solitary? Or something like that? You couldn't... Yeah, I've been reading some shit about this case. Apparently he was put in something like solitary or whatever. Like, it was just so much shit that was going on with this situation. Now, again, this getting pushed back May 4th. So, hey, 5 more months or whatever happened. No, 4 more months. I'm tweaking. 4 more months, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to see what is going on with this little situation. But at this fucking point, nigga, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with Durk. Yeah, bro. I really don't. We'll see. We'll really see at this fucking point. I just don't know. I don't know how this will go. What evidence? What do you mean? Like, yeah, that's really all I want to know at this point. And we'll see what happens to this situation. It's crazy, bro. And like I said, regardless, like I understand if Dirk somehow allegedly was involved in this shit. I understand from an emotional standpoint of why somebody allegedly could have wanted to do this to somebody else. But even still, I just look at this shit as crazy to me. Like, why is this going on? Like, Dirk, you didn't need to be on this type of time. But like I said before, sometimes being a product of your environment, even though you're doing well, you're doing all this and that, sometimes, bros, you just get dragged back in and do some stupid shit. Hey, man, and like I said, if he was really responsible, had a card to play, a hand to play in this, like, you gotta take your time. You do this shit, bro. You gotta take your time and do what it is at the end of the day. But hey, we gonna see what happens with this when we get to May. Of course, you know I'm gonna be one of the people covering this. So of course, come rock with me. Tap in a little bit earlier, you know, so you can hear all this other stuff. But come fuck with me for that as well. But anyways, besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ did while I'm doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Slime Zoom. Peace out, gang. Aye.